Hello, and welcome to episode 40 of the Knitting Annihilator podcast. My name is Akira Green Bonner. I'm married, and I love to say my whole name because I'm a green girl, I'm a Bonner girl, I'm Akira Green Bonner. And what else do I say? Oh, I'm coming to you from my beautiful home in Adamsville. Yeah, it's awesome, right? My beautiful home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my awesome husband and my co-host here, Aiden. What are you trying to do, buddy? They can't see. Okay. They can't see you right there. You look like my boobs are hairy. That's what you're giving me. You're giving me hairy chest vibes. Okay, but if you want to sit here, that's fine. This is my 1-year-old Aiden, and I'm pregnant with our second child, Ethan, who has been really playing games these past couple of days. I've had to go to the doctor to stop contractions. I've had to, I think literally been having either Braxton Hicks or contractions since yesterday. So we're just doing all we can. I just want to make it to 37 weeks. If he wants to, break waters and come in swinging at 37 weeks, that's fine. But at 33 weeks, bro, you need a little bit more time. Just saying. It's not your time yet. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Okay. So, we have a full house today. My husband is off for Labor Day. Today is August 31st. Of course, we're doing this monthly podcast thing that is unintentional, but it happens. But since I have been taken off of work now due to the contractions and the uncomfortability of having an active child, maybe I'll be able to podcast more. What is it? It's okay, come on. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, it's okay, buddy. And then also, we're going to attempt Vlogtober. So, that'll be new content every day of October. So, we're going to see how that works out. Oh, thank you. Yes. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, alright. You got it? Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna attempt Vlogtober. I have ideas in mind for it. My C-section is scheduled for October the 8th. So probably from about the 8th to the 11th or 12th, you'll be seeing a lot of hospital footage. So, I mean, it'll be interesting. I didn't really document our time with Aiden because it was interesting. I think that's really the word that best describes Aiden's coming out. It's interesting. Wouldn't you say, dear? Interesting. So, no, don't touch it. You leave it right there. Yeah. Mama! Yes. Good job. So now we sit down. Mama! Yeah. I already said the date. It is around the afternoon, so we've just finished breakfast, and my husband finished putting up his, finished building his entertainment center. Is that what it's called, babe? Yeah. An entertainment center. If you see, you can see it right here. This is his TV that he got for his birthday. That is 82 inches. So we are so excited for him to put that up and have him cussing at the TV in 82 inches. High definition. All the things. Yeah. Do we have any administrative things? You can find me on Instagram as knitting_annihilator_. Yeah. We also have a Ravelry group for our podcast, which is the Knitting Annihilator Ravelry group. Aiden, so co-host means that like we share the limelight. Like not one of us is like really in the camera and the other one's behind like trying to fight for it.
Stop being a diva.
Just saying.
You're a diva. Give me a kiss.
But
Give me a kiss, you diva. Give me kisses.
So yes. Instagram knitting_annihilator_ Ravelry Kira Green 95. We also have a group for the podcast, which is the Knitting Annihilator podcast group, where we are running a casual, and when I say casual, it like as casual as jeans and a t-shirt can get, knit along for our Make Nines. And mine has gone downhill, I'll be honest. I haven't given up on it because I mean one of my projects that I'm working on is in my Make 9, but yeah, it's been a struggle. So yeah,
I love you.
so I think that is it for administrative things, and we can get into the crafting. Babe, can you pass me my bag behind you? Thanks, bro. We're a team. Okay, so I have no victories at this point in time. I have a woe story. Yeah. I have a woe story about my petite knit sweater. I ripped it out. I frogged it. And I had just separated for the sleeves, and I was on the body. And for some reason, like, nothing was clicking. And I've gotten to that point in my knitting that, like, if I don't enjoy it, I'm just gonna rip it out. Because I spent too much of my husband's money on the yarn for me to make something that I'm either not gonna wear or not like or something like that. So I ripped it back. So I put that yarn to the side. I was using Legacy Fiber Arts yarn in candy corn and foxtail, and I ripped it out and I put it back in my stash to save it for when I really feel like using it. We have this bet going on that my husband is totally going to rage out during this podcast. And whoever wins the bet has to cook dinner.
Lose the bet.
Oh, whoever loses the bet has to cook dinner. So if he rages out, then he has to cook dinner. But if he's like polite throughout the entire process, then I have to cook dinner. So, which is something I need to start doing anyway. I'm going to be home soon, and I gotta learn how to do these things. So why not make it fun with some gambling? So, ripped out that sweater. Got very sidetracked. And I'm not upset about it. The only thing I'm really upset about is the fact that I love that yarn. That yarn means so much to me because me and my dad love candy corn. And like my dad, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, do any drugs of that kind. But if you give him some candy corn, that guy's off the chain. And for some reason, people don't like candy corn. I don't really get the stigma behind why it's so nasty, because it's just sugar. Sugar that's orange and yellow. Now, I don't like the white part of candy corn, so I'll actually like take the top off, like the white tip off, and then just eat the orange and the yellow part. Or I'll get the candy corn that's shaped like pumpkins that are just orange, and I'll eat those. But yeah, I don't get why people don't like it. It's like sugar. Caramelized sugar? Would that be considered caramelized sugar, babe?
What?
Candy corn?
No.
Oh. I'm gonna stop talking about things that I don't know the answers to.
So what?
I said I'm gonna stop talking about things that I don't know about.
Okay. Why would you do that? You're a woman.
So now we're being sexist on the podcast?
Sexy on a podcast, hell yeah.
No, we're not being sexist.
Sexy on a podcast.
Oh my god.
Sexy on a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. Sexy on a podcast. Sexy on a podcast.
If this is your first time, welcome. We are not traditional here. We're not traditional here at all. And how people like have little cut scenes of like, oh, I messed up, I'm gonna take that out. There's none of that here. I'm giving you raw footage, raw family footage. This is me after waking up to contractions all night. And then just, yeah. So, anyway, I put that yarn to the side to not look at it so that way I don't fall out of love with it. And I picked up something else that I am really loving, but I'm also going to put to the side because I think that's the smart thing to do, especially because I'm going to need something while I'm in the hospital to knit on. So, and hopefully I'm not on as many drugs as I was last time. So, yeah. So, I started my Ethan, you coming back? Okay, welcome back. I started my Ethan shawl, and it is the shawl that I'm knitting to commemorate my final, and I do mean final, pregnancy. And yeah, so I am knitting the Katie shawl by Cozy Up Knit. So that's what it looks like. I use my mom's printer and I already owe her ink, so I just print things out in black and white now because I feel bad for using up all of her stuff. Hi, Mom. And this is what we have so far. My husband wants to cut so bad. So this, oh, it looks a lot cooler on the camera, babe. Oh, that's dope. Yeah. Aiden, what is this, man? Can we not? Thank you. Okay. Jermaine, please. Can we not? Can you get that out of his mouth, bro?
Hey!
It's okay. You can't put that in your mouth. That's bad parenting. That's what I'm saying. I know. Come on. Yeah, let's talk about. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about our shawl. Yeah. So this is the. I'm not sure if I'm on the right side. Okay, this is the right side. Aiden, you have to let me in the camera too. Yeah. So, this is all Legacy Fiber Arts yarn. The blue is It's a Boy, and the gray is Gray Gardens. And this is what I have so far. So at first I was like, I think the colors are too, both too cool toned to see the eyeballs. But now looking at it, it looks really cool on camera. So I do see that once you get the gray eyeballs in there, you can really kind of find them. And I do kind of feel like the blue ones get lost. Oh, well, you can see that one right there. Okay, maybe not. But yeah, so that's where I'm at so far. And I think I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to work on something else. So that way I have something to knit while I'm at the hospital. because I think I had it the other way around. I was like, I'm gonna finish this and then start a sweater, but that's not gonna work. That's not just seeing how my brain is at 33 weeks postpartum. I'm sure I'm going to be out of it. So garter is pretty much all I'm going to be able to do. So I'm going to save this for when Ethan comes, just like I did with Aiden. I didn't finish Aiden's before he was born either. And I'm going to work on it while we're in the hospital and coming home. So that is all I've been working on. But now we can go into kryptonite slash strategies. So we'll go ahead and go into kryptonite because I'm excited about it. So I got my advent calendar from Lambstrings Yarn for the spooky Halloween advent calendar, because I'm a Halloween birthday. I'm a Halloween baby. My birthday's on Halloween.
Come on!
So, I got an advent calendar for my birthday. And so during Vlogtober, we'll have something to look at besides me. We'll have a advent calendar to open every day until October 31st. And I do plan on packing the couple of days that I'll be in the hospital in my bag, so that way even in the hospital we'll still have cool things to open. So yeah. What is that? Thank you, baby. Thank you. So I did get that. I haven't opened any one of them, which I'm proud of, but I did take this out because this has candy in it and I really want this candy. Aiden, you're moving the camera. Well, you keep moving the camera. You want some? Okay. We gotta sit down.
No.
You gotta be a good guy, okay? Okay. Thank you. So I guess while I open this, I don't have any plans for these minis. I have a granny stripe blanket, you know, for mini skeins and all that stuff, but I didn't really have anything planned. But I know a lot of people are coming out with like advent calendar friendly patterns, so I'll be on the lookout for that. So maybe a Nightmare Before Christmas situation that I'll be using Halloween yarn in December. Which I also want to do Vlogmas, because I'll be home for that as well. You gotta be patient. So I'll be home for that as well.
No fucking way!
And I have an advent calendar for that as well. Alright. You can have this one, because green apple is mommy's. That's my favorite. Alright, there you go. Thank you. So can't wait to start that in October, along with Vlogtober and having a baby. So that's going to be interesting. You guys are just getting a lot of me. So it's gonna be nice. Alright, so that's pretty much it for kryptonite. Haven't really bought anything, just because I feel like I have so much in my stash, and I'm like, well, what's in my stash is like one skeins, because I was doing like yarn clubs and stuff. So if I do buy yarn, I would have to buy like tonals or something to go with those speckled skeins. So thank you, buddy. So that I can actually make something with them. Like, one of my strategies is I actually want to make a brioche shawl, and I want to use my yarn that I ripped out for the because I was knitting the Spellman cardigan, and I was using yarn from Stress Knits and a Homespun House. But I want to repurpose the yarn into a shawl, but I'm gonna need a tonal to go behind, because brioche, you need that contrast. So that would be the only thing that I would buy, is like a tonal. But yeah. So also in strategies, I know I talked about last podcast, I wanted to make my aunt a gift, just to show her how much I love her. And the socks are still on the needles. I've actually gotten past the cuff, and I'm on the leg. But at this point, I don't like it. I don't know what size shoes she wears.
Come on. No. God, mother.
I don't know what size shoes she wears. I don't know, really. Even if she likes socks.
On.
But I feel like shawls are universal. So, I think what I'm gonna do is make her a shawl. Well, I've already decided I'm gonna make her a shawl. And I'll keep the socks for myself since I'm still learning. I don't like giving things that I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I can give a shawl because I make shawls. I love making shawls. It's one of my favorites. But socks, like, I feel really self-conscious about giving.
Fucking damn it!
You could consider this a episode of Knitting Vicariously, where there's so much colorful language. Yeah. So, what I'm going to do is make her a shawl. I'm not sure which one yet. I think I want to do... I know the yarns I'm going to use. So these are the yarns. Aiden, you have to get... Sit down. These are the yarns I'm going to use for the shawl. And I'm using these yarns purposely because this one is called Shadowland, and this is when she was dyeing up colorways for like, I think, Broadway musicals, and the first one was The Lion King, and my aunt really loves The Lion King. So I'm going to, so I'm going to make her a shawl out of this. And then the other color is Dewdrops. So I don't know if I want to do a Katie shawl out of this, or if I want to be that person and make her an Akira shawl by Tammy Gore. Because then I can go be a part of that make-along that is for the Black and Indigenous people of color make-along. And I could put this in as an entry. So, yeah, so I might be making her an Akira shawl, and I really love that pattern. You already have one. Yeah, that's yours. And I don't just love the pattern because it's my name. I really love knitting that pattern. And when I knit it in the colors, like, to commemorate Aiden, like, it meant so much to me. And I wear that shawl all the time. It's so big, so beautiful. It's warm, super cozy. So, yeah. And she just needs some love wrapped around her. So I feel like, why not tie in a lot of things. This actually has like some light speckling in it. Right there, do you see that? So it's gonna be cool to see how that comes up. So I'm gonna start caking this up today. And I also said screw it, and I'm gonna just make a sweater that makes sense to me, that I've made before, and that I know how to knit. So I'm gonna start my little Shop of Horrors sweater today as well. So I'll be starting that. And this is the main color, which is Little Shop of Horrors from Legacy Fiber Arts.
Okay.
God, that's so beautiful. Yeah. And then for the color work, I'm doing Espresso Bean. Yeah, baby. Well, we're not going anywhere. You don't have to put your shoes on. It's okay. So, yeah. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna be caking everything up today. And I'll probably start the shawl first, just to give me some relief from what I'm gonna be counting for the sweater. Will things be finished before this baby comes? Who freaking knows? But, you know, as long as we're making things and loving it, that's really all that matters, right? So, yeah. And I think that's all I have for the crafting bits. Babe, your guy looks weird.
Hmm?
I don't like his face.
What's wrong?
His eyes look weird.
What do you mean his eyes look weird?
They look like sunken in. Yeah, they look, yeah.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Maybe you need to fix your cheekbones or something. Oh, yeah. So, I don't have any. Oh, I can steal from Babel Girl Studios.
That?
That's a lot better. Yeah, because he's just looking like. Yeah, right there. Go back one. Yeah. He just looks sick. Yeah. What was I saying? Yes, stealing Battle Girl Studios is... Have I stolen that yet? Her, after the knitting stuff. I think she calls it, blabber. I'm gonna call it blibber blubber. So villainous. Yeah, so it's been a rough couple of days. All the blessings. I'm so blessed to be pregnant. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm so grateful and blessed. Thank you, honey, for impregnating me.
Yeah.
I'm a little guy. Well, I'm an average guy, but I'm a little guy, like, as far as weight. So, like, my before pregnancy weight was like 117 on a good day, and then maybe like 110 on a rough day. I'm 124 right now, and my baby's active, so
Yeah, that's better?
I feel like, oh yeah. I don't know what you changed, but yeah, that's way better. You just looked weird.
I'm gonna tell you just me personally.
Nah, you looked weird. So being a little guy and then having all, let me show you. I'll show you exactly what I'm working with right now. So this is what I am working with right now. Can you see? Can they see Aiden? Can they see the baby? Well, they can't with you right there. But yeah, so I'm all just belly in the front. So usually when other people are pregnant, They get fat other places, like their face, their thighs, their arms, like things to like make up for the fact that you've got all this belly. This guy, no. Like honestly, you wouldn't even know I was pregnant just from here up. Like the only way you would really tell is because I stood up. You wouldn't even tell based on my face. My husband sat on my tripod. You sat on my tripod. When you sat down, it slid back. It's okay. I fixed it. Don't move. Just don't move. Okay. So, you wouldn't be able to tell I was pregnant if you're just looking at me from here up. My mom makes the running joke of like, if you're standing behind me, you wouldn't know until I turn to the side. Like, that's how much weight I have not gained anywhere else. So I'm uncomfortable. I'm heavy. I'm just like, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm complaining, like, oh, I haven't gained any weight and I'm sad about it, because a lot of women, you know, are upset that they've gained so much weight. But I love a chubby faced pregnant woman. I love it. I love her cheeks are full and it just looks healthy. I love it. And I don't really care, you know, what people say. Okay, let me not lie. I don't care about what people think, because at the end of the day, my husband loves me. So if I'm fat, I'm just fat. But yeah. So that's what I've been dealing with. And then it's like a sun patch on my face. I don't know. Well, yeah, so I'm officially on some type of leave, for which that I can relax. Thank you, honey. Yeah, go put it in the trash. Yeah, go put it in the trash. Yeah. For which that I can kind of chill out more and drink more water. I've really been on top of this water thing. It's over there. I am drinking it, Mom. I promise. So it's okay. Yeah. So that's about it. So we'll just continue to make babies and create life. We'll continue growing this one, because after this one I'm done. Continue growing this baby. Then once we're done, then yeah, that'll be the end of it. So thank you so much for watching.
Don't do that.
If you were able to get this far, thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave some comments down below letting us know what you think. And I hope you have the best time living the craftiest life possible. Knitting, spinning, crocheting, weaving, embroidery, all the things. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. You want to say bye, Aiden? Aiden, you want to come say bye-bye?
You want to say bye-bye? Aiden, I think it's good.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye.
Right here. You want to come tell the camera bye-bye?
Say bye-bye.
Come here.
Go on that side. Do it. Now do it.
Say
bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So see you later. Okay. Alright, bye guys.